President of Session of the IPU Assembly, distinguished participants and observers. First of all, on behalf of the delegation of the Federal Parliament of Nepal, I thank the Parliament of Spain and the IPU for inviting me to participate in this assembly. I extend a sincere appreciation to the government, Parliament and people of Spain for warm hospitality accorded to me and my delegation since our arrival. The theme chosen for general debate today, contemporary challenges to democracy, overcoming division and building community, is timely and reflects the realities of emerging issues of contemporary world. Discussion on overcoming division to strengthening international community will go a long way in addressing national, regional and global issues in the interest. Throughout the history, people have strived for participation in decision making. This explains why democracy has evolved to be the ultimate form governance, as it gives people as much role in the national policy making as practically possible, while prevalent as the most preferred from rule of democracy is not without challenges. Information is more easily and comprehensively accessible today than it has ever been. The overwhelming spread of social media means that anyone can easily say what they want to say, and what they say is heard by a large demographic, but what can be used to spread information can just as easily be used to spread misinformation, hatred exchange, false data, misleading statistics, anger and frustration. Everything is spread fast and wide. This has weakened the trust of people towards political institutions. In light of these challenges, it is imperative that the political institutions respond effectively to regain public trust. Division is not good for the democracy. It leads to resentment and hatred. The root cause of the division is when some groups feel that they have been left out. It is important to identify why those groups feel so. It is important to include them in decision-making. Marginalized groups should be brought in to the mainstream of national life. Parliament is the living embodiment of democracy. It is where people can change their rulers in a peaceful manner. It is where people's representatives earn trust and respect by ensuring justice and fairness to the weaker section, in absence of which people question whether this democratic system even works at all. Democracy works, and it has to. If it doesn't, then nothing will. It is upon us to make the people believe it works. We have to raise their engagement in the democratic process. In order to overcoming division and building community, we have to ensure that no one left behind. Your Excellencies, I take this opportunity to share Nepal's initiatives towards strengthening democratic institutions by addressing these challenges. The first station, building up by a long history of marginalization of several communities, led to the formation of an inclusive Constituent Assembly. The Constituent Assembly promulgated a right-based constitution in 2015 that embodies the fundamentals of participatory and inclusive democracy. Nepal has made full commitment to establish a society founded on the proportional, inclusive and participatory principles. The result so far has been promising towards building a cohesive and inclusive society. The philosophy of inclusive democracy has been internalized in all three tiers of governance. Women now make up one-third in the federal parliament and about 41% at the provincial and local levels. Affirmative action has created an increasingly representative governance structure, taking on board the marginalized communities. I am fully confident that our consolidated efforts through IPU Assembly will complement the work of political leadership towards promoting peace and security and ensuring just society. Concrete action backed by innovative solutions to emerging challenges of social division are required for all peace. The IPU Assembly is an extraordinary forum that brings together the legislator and policy makers from across the globe to discuss the contemporary issue. In the last couple of years, IPU's activities have been affected by the global pandemic. I highly commend the dedication and efforts of the IPU Secretariat to keep the IPU action even in such difficult times. I am confident that this global assembly will result in constructive exchange of ideas and in adoption of creative resolution to enable us work together in the days ahead. I assure you all support and solidarity of my delegation for the successful outcome of this assembly. Thank you very much.